Hello everyone, we're back again. We're absolutely just grinding out as many videos as we possibly can. We are going to be in just a second, computer's having issues. We'll be this time in PGA Tour 2K23. I'll play a round or two of golf and see. Well, to be honest with you, how great we can do or how poor we do. I'll be honest with you, I really don't know. My golf game is absolutely atrocious, not only in real life, but also on a game. Be surprising as it is, but it's true. Alright, so without further ado, let me get the audio sound back in. Should be able to pick it up. I really hope none of this is copyrighted. To be completely honest with you, I have absolutely no clue if it is or not, but we're about to find out. If it is, I'll just have to edit the video and cut it out. So we are going to be on the Copperhead course at Innisbrook, I believe is how you say it. It's looking like a course par of 71. Some difficulty of easiest. I didn't set it to that. That's default settings. Fairways are decent, looking at just a little over 7,300 yards. Low wind speed, which is great because playing in the wind for me is terrible. Northwest wind. Looks like our fairways, greens, green speed, time of day, and weather are all on default. We do have the crowds and commentary on. So we'll get at this. Mind you, where this slows down area, it's going to be a little slow. I may not do a lot of talking because there's going to be commentary. But without further ado, here we go.
2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Valspar Championship is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey, proud to be alongside 2002 PGA winner Rich Beam. What's this opening hole like?
It's an easy opening, but in saying that, if you get a little bit out of position here at the first par 5, 560 yards, you're in a world of hurt. You have out of bounds left that sneaks into you a little bit quicker, bunkers down the fairway that you want no part of. All in all, if you walk off of this hole with a 5, you're really not disappointed.
Let's get down to the action.
Alright, looks like they're putting us in 7th position starting off. It's not bad, top of the leaderboard. Appreciate the start. Let's get at this. Get some yardage on this thing. Here we go.
Wow, that was just striped.
Stay in the fairway. There we go.
Playing from around 230 yards.
If we can stay over those trees, I believe we'll be okay. To draw that back just a little bit.
Going with a 3-wood here.
Stay on the green, please.
Needs this to kick a bit left.
That's okay. We can chip it.
Well, it looks like they tried to be bold there, Rich, but it didn't quite work out for them. Oh, I thought that one was going in.
Say that. Screen speed.
And this putt is for a big 4 on the scorecard.
Alright. Get a birdie. Oh.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it?
So
it'll be a par to start their round.
It's perfectly
Nothing
fine
wrong with an
me.
opening par, just easing their way into this round.
Alright, I got 4 mile/hour winds pushing left to right. I'll send this one out here, see what happens.
That's a big drive. Oh, you see that one bouncing around the branches like a pinball machine?
Crap. Alright.
Let's check in with Lydia Ko from
That
earlier.
did not work.
Holing this one out.
Well, there's a scorecard saver, Rich. That's perfection. Let's get back to it, shall we? Henny, how's that ball lying?
Well, it's a little deeper into the rough, but it's sitting nicely.
Opting for the
Just get
5
it out
iron.
of this crap.
That's a smart option. Back into the fairway.
All right.
Getting ready to play their third.
Draw back in much. Let's see here. Try this and see how this works. That should be
This part of
fine.
about 6 feet coming up.
Nice little par putt here.
On a nice line.
If I can keep
Yeah, good
getting
putt.
pars, I'll
Oh.
be perfectly fine with that, to be honest with you.
So no movement on the leaderboard, remaining at even overall. The Copperhead course at Innisbrook can really bite you, especially if you're slightly wayward, and there's one of those holes right here at the third, Rich.
Decisions to be made. The fairway narrows up. Should you take driver out? Also the water on the right. So players more than likely laying back with some kind of fairway wood.
Oh, don't go in the water. I'll take that. Right in the fairway.
Well, it's time to head back down to the fairways. John, what's up, mate?
I'm over here following Tony Fee now. We're on the 5th.
Wow, what a save.
All over the parking lot, but a chip in for par saves the day.
Golf became a power game, and there's few players out on tour that have more prodigious power than Tony Finau. If he really wants to go full tilt, Rich, it feels like everyone's playing for second.
He is a dynamic player that has the ability to make birdies in bunches. The ball striking, I think, is always going to be brilliant. Watching him when he was on the Korn Ferry Tour, graduated to the PGA Tour, and just keep watching the steady progression. Each and every week, he just seems to get a little bit better, and the confidence level is over the moon with this kid. And to bundle it all up, Luke, he's one of the nicest guys in the world. You want to root for a Tony Finau. He is such a likable, lovable guy, I believe, that you can't help but root for him. And the wins that he didn't get are just heartbreaking, and we felt the pain alongside with him. I love watching this guy play. I root for him every single week.
Going with the 5-iron here. This should play. Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that. Let's move one step closer to the lead here. This putt for a share of 4th.
Surely it's going to.
Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade. I will take that also into the top 5 now.
Nervous that that putt wasn't
And
going
as
to
we
win
take
because
a
my
look at the
mouse tried to
leaderboard, and there he
malfunction.
is, Will Zalatoris, your leader.
We're
Stretching
up to
out
fourth.
over 600 yards means the par 5 5th is no snack.
It is.
Uphill.
Luke, I rarely say that par 5s on the PGA Tour are challenging, but this is definitely one of them. It's an uphill tee shot and a second shot that is downhill, moving from right to left, that's completely blind for these players. There is a tree about 100 yards out, which is going to be something they aim at when they lay up. Third shot, though, is very basic, down the hill to a fairly flat green surrounded by some bunkers. More than likely, most players are going to have to lay it up on this par 5.
Well, that's a handy shot. And here we are with the third shot. He's 2 shots back. Good sounding strike, that one. And he's safely on the green with that shot.
Birdie at the last. This for another.
I really learned how to read
Too
these greens.
heavy-handed there.
Oh,
Just
that's
4 feet
terrible.
remaining between him and the hole. And in it goes for the par. Currently 1 under for the event. It's the
Still
6th
top
hole
5,
at
though.
Innisbrook's Copperhead course, Rich. It's a challenging one, isn't it?
If you find the fairway off the tee here, you are an amazing human being. The fairway tilts from right to left very significantly. Holding the fairway is almost impossible.
Oh, stay, ball. Stay. Stop. Stop. Ooh.
Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you?
That's close.
John, do you have any info down there?
Hello up there. We are checking in down here with Lydia Ko as she gets set for her next shot here on the 10th.
Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? Henny, what's the player facing here?
And from around 135 yards. What a drive that was.
This one is right down the pipe. That's right out of the copybooks. Exquisite. I like the look of this. Always nice to hold those for a birdie. And with it,
Take
he'll
that
move to
shot.
a couple under par. After that hole, they sit in second place behind the leader, Will Zalatoris.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Standing on the 7th tee, players get to breathe a sigh of relief having the 6th behind them.
You know, Luke, this is sneaky hard, to be fair. You don't need driver, and so you might get lulled to sleep a little bit by taking 3-wood out just for position. Any misses to the right or the left are going to be blocked out by some pretty gnarly trees. The green tilts from right to left ever so slightly, and watch out for those deep bunkers fronting this green. They'll grab your golf ball in a hurry.
Rich, there's plenty of paths to the PGA Tour, but few seem to bash their way to the PGA Tour quicker than Will Zalatoris. It was an immediate impact he had, and it's just such an exciting game he possesses.
Watching him go from the Korn Ferry Tour and essentially bypassing all of that fairly immediately with the 3 wins and getting onto the PGA Tour and having such a profound effect when he was out there really is quite astonishing. Without getting the win, but seemingly in contention each and every week out there, you feel the sky is the limit for what's going to happen with this young man. He is so disciplined in what he does in a round of golf. He's got a great mind in the way that he approaches the game and how he advances the golf ball to point A to point B. He sees this golf course 3 shots in advance. It's just kind of like it's right there in front of him. He reminds me of an old school pool player who he's already made all the shots. Now just has to go ahead and just sink the next one because he set himself up perfectly for the next one. It's impressive.
Opting for the 3-wood.
They're taking a little bit of power off of that.
That's a super
stroke
shot.
will help.
That's another green in regulation.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens in regulation, just a fantastic
Almost read
accomplishment.
that.
Great to watch.
Jeez.
Oh, I don't mind this par putt. Yeah, nothing to sweat over that one. Well hold.
Holes are a little
John, give us a
violent.
small update.
Hey guys, we are checking in with John Rahm as he gets set for his next shot here on the 9th.
Wow. That was handy holding out from there.
Not a good lie. Fortunate to hit the pin and go in.
There was, we're in first place. Will Zalatoris is, I can't pronounce the last
Ball
name.
striking continues to be the order of the day as the players arrive on the 9th tee, a par 4.
Yes, just thread those bunkers off the tee shot somehow with the driver. Second shot is going to be straight back up the hill. And once again, with the pin position over on the right-hand side, players will be unable to see where their golf ball pitches. This is a quality par 4.
A 300-yard carry off of that. That's pretty good.
John, give us an update. What's shaking?
I'm down here on the 11th hole as Tony Finau gets ready to hit.
Gee, that'll keep the momentum rolling, Rich.
Saving one there after being all over the parking lot, chipping in for the par.
Sitting at 2 under. Currently tied for top spot. That one should find the surface. Oh, lovely looking shot into birdie range here at the 9th.
Putt is underway.
Well played. And that will take him to 3 under.
I'll take that. It's decent.
Tied at the top, Rich, with the back 9 here left today.
Yeah, exciting position, isn't it? You'd rather have the lead on your own, but listen, tied for the lead. Pretty good spot to be in. They're going to have to work to earn this victory.
The back 9 at Innisbrook's Copperhead course begins with a par 4.
Straight down the hill these tee shots go. That bunker down the left-hand side should see a fair bit of action. If you leave it out to the right-hand side, there's some trees that are overhanging and will block out your second shot. This green tilts pretty good from back to front.
Oh, stay out of the trees. Get on the green, or fairway. That'll work.
That's tiny. From about 130 yards here. Currently tied for the lead.
Back a little bit.
A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the 10th. A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
You can mark it down. That's birdie number 4 today. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par. And with that, he's now broken the tie, all alone at the top of the leaderboard. Very few parts of the golf course make you feel comfortable, but chance of birdie at 11.
Finally, we have a birdie hole. Just avoid that bunker down the left-hand side. Find the right-hand side of the fairway. You can go ahead and chase one up there. Even if you can't get it on the green in 2, that front bunker is not a bad leave. But beware, there are some trees over on the right-hand side that could block you out.
Well, Rich, this won't come as a big surprise, will it? Because there's a lot of people talking about this player. They've been performing beautifully all season, and many think they can win this event.
Luke, absolutely. Week in and week out, this player has consistently performed at the highest level. I got to believe he's a lot of people's favorites to win this tournament. Looks like this one might be in the bunker.
Always a tough shot to get out of.
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the sand.
Too bad of a lie, but
Trying to get to 5 under with this putt.
This putt should be okay. Not a lot of movement to it.
Now that's how you roll the rock.
And now we go to the 15th, where this happened just a moment ago.
Third shot now.
Well, that's high quality. I'm sure they're aiming for it, but for it to go in, that's awesome. And how did that shot impact the score? Let's have a look at the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead.
So 1 shot off.
Well, a birdie's also in your heart, standing on the
Taking
12th
over.
tee. A short par 4, Rich. Decisions to be made?
Just a long iron or a hybrid for this tee shot here, Luke. Second shot, you're coming in with some kind of short iron to a green that's protected by a deep bunker in the front.
Try to play that one short. I want to end up in that water.
Good shot there. That's a fairway finder for sure. Penny,
Take
what have
that.
they got in front of them here?
He's got, I'd say, a solid 145 here.
Choosing the 9-iron here. Oh, that's a great approach shot.
Doing really good with
Just
getting the
10
greens in
feet to the cup
regulation. The
here.
only problem I'm having, honestly, is the short game. It is reading the greens. Thankfully, some of these greens are pretty mellow and pretty simple to figure. Some of them,
This one's online.
throughout my time playing
Mark
PGA
it down.
Tour,
That's
has
6
been
birdies today.
atrocious
And that will move into
to
6
figure
under
out.
par.
And
Currently in first position.
to be honest with you, I don't know how the heck I've even got far enough to get
Lucky
to the
13
Valspar
for Summers, par
playoff or
3, plays
championship.
200 yards.
Luke, this tee shot is about as hard as 8th grade algebra. It is absolutely mind-bending. It doesn't look like much, but that green absolutely, I think the green is made out of Gore-Tex. It repels golf balls.
This would be a great up and down.
I don't want that to be that close. That's all you got to work with, so. There it
What a
is.
shot.
Nothing like it. Good stuff.
Oh, that was a touch of class. I wouldn't mind seeing that again.
Oh yeah, look at those hands. What a chip shot.
Now 2 shots up after that one.
As long as we can hold
The
this
second
lead.
at the back 9, par 5s, Rich 14. There's plenty to it.
Only the biggest hitters in the game can reach this one in 2, so any tee shot just out to the right is ideal. That way it leaves an easier shot out to the left for your layup. The third shot will be going downhill to a green that tilts from back to front, guarded by a deep bunker over on the left-hand side. If you find the fairway with your second shot, you've got a really good chance to hit your third in there close.
That in mind, we're going to play this one short. No, don't go in the water. Bounce out of it. There we go.
Getting ready to play their third. He's got a 2-stroke buffer.
Yeah, just because I got a 2-stroke buffer doesn't mean I'm going to use it. I really want to play this one.
What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
Setting up this putt 17 feet from the cup.
There's an aggressive downhill to the right slant. I'm thinking we're going to pick a spot, hit it, and hope for the best.
It was on a good line. A par putt on the table. Not a bad line, this.
There it is. Okay.
Nicely holed.
I'll take
And
par
for
on
par.
that. So that is an aggressive green.
And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. The long par 3 continues to be a feature here at the Copperhead course, and 15's no different.
It is. Thankfully, though, this is the flattest green, or one of the flattest greens on the golf course here. It's basically just a long iron down the hill to this flat green, but don't miss it left. That is no good.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Yeah, that's a good line. That should find the surface. That's inside the house of opportunity.
John, talk to us. What do you got for us?
Hey guys, we are checking in with John Rahm as he gets set for his next shot here on the 16th.
Yeah, magical shot out of the bunker, that one. And back to the play, shall we? Trying to get to 8 under par with this putt. Right by the hole.
Stop. Okay.
No, that's too bad. And
Par's
this one is for his par. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage.
3 holes remaining, folks. Hang on to your hats. This is going to be a wild and woolly finish.
From around 140 yards here. Currently in the lead by a shot.
Definitely don't want to do that, but I think this should be fine. Unless I slice it.
This one looks to be heading towards the green.
Stay right there, ball. It'll work just fine.
Well played into birdie range here at the 16th. Let's take a look at this from just a couple of moments ago. Looking forward to see what Tony Finau does here, Rich. They've holed it.
Tony Finau is a good one.
This putt just 5 feet away from the hole.
Little birdie look in here.
Tilt it just a little bit.
This one started out on a good line.
There we go.
And that's 8 birdies today. And that will take him to 8 under.
We haven't went below par on any of these holes, and we've managed to birdie most.
And this
I
is
will
quality
take
play,
that.
still on top of the leaderboard.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on?
The Copperhead's penultimate hole is a good par 3 playing up the hill.
It's a tough tee shot. Plays longer than what's on the yardage. Any pin that's in the front part of the green is a difficult one to find as the green is so narrow.
This one needs to kick left.
Ooh,
Well, take notes, folks.
almost
That's
aced
how you do
that.
it.
Made birdie on the last. Looking for a second in a row here.
Can we do it? No!
That's frustrating.
That was
A par
close.
putt awaits.
Alright. Get in for par.
And down it goes. Sitting at -8 for the day.
Last hole.
The closing hole of Innisbrook's Copperhead course is also the final hole of the Snake Pit, and this one here has everything going against it.
Lay it back and you're going to have a long second shot back up the hill.
Oh, no.
But if you take driver
Oh, no.
and find the fairway, you'll be rewarded
Stay in the
with
fairway,
a very
please.
short second
Bounce
shot.
left. Bounce left. Ah, first cut of rough. Alright, that's fine.
Not quite the shot he was wanting. And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
Well, I wouldn't mind hitting the shot, but I wouldn't fancy the walk up here. This is quite uphill.
Opting for the 6-iron.
This short. Oh, get on the green. Woo. Roll back. Roll back.
Oh, yeah, that's awesome. I didn't think they'd be able to hit that from that lie.
And he can
What
win
the
the event
chip
here if he can
is.
hold this putt.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
We are going to chip it. Not taking a chance with that distance on that putt.
How close was that to going down? And Henny, what are they looking at here?
Yeah, they've left it in the perfect spot here, just below the hole. They can be aggressive up the hill.
Oh,
Just
no.
didn't drop.
Oh,
And here we
no,
have an
not a
opportunity
bogey.
to win the Valspar Championship. And as that putt drops to the bottom, Rich, they are now the Valspar champion.
Ooh,
What a
there we
performance.
go.
Yeah, what a performance, what a win. I mean, just this player was just amazing.
One
all
bogey.
week
Rest for
long.
pars and birdies. I'll take that any day of the week. That is probably my best round of golf I believe I've had on PGA Tour 2K23 in
And I got to
Whole
give
time
props
playing
to
it.
my boy in the booth, Rich Beam. I think you picked this one at the start of the week, didn't you?
Luke, it wasn't a difficult pick, let's be honest. This player has been consistent all season long. Getting the victory, no surprise whatsoever. Really good stuff.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.
I barely hung on to that. Barely. We're talking one stroke. That is wild. I think that I was able to hold on to that. Holy crap. Take the small victories when we can get them. Alright. Try 'em. Oh, 2K might be able to. the standings, we're doing pretty good, actually. We've got 1,500 point lead in the FedEx Cup standings. That's pretty good. Alright. I'm not going to challenge anybody. Alright, TPC San Antonio. 72 course par. Looking just shy of 7,500 yards. Medium winds. We're gonna try it, folks. I don't know how this is gonna go, but we're gonna try.
2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Valero Texas Open. Today's coverage is about to kick off. Welcome to Texas. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam, and we're in your backyard. We're very close to it anyway, San Antonio, Texas. And this golf course, TPC San Antonio, it's got plenty of challenges, hasn't it?
There's not a lot of rough, but once you miss the fairways, there's all sorts of damage to be had. I have to say, this is the most challenging golf course I've played on tour, especially when it gets windy. It's very tough, it's challenging, but when it doesn't blow, it can be a lot of fun. All in all, you better bring it. Either that or the golf course is going to get the best of you. But best of all, if you survive and you're the champion after 72 holes, they give you a nice pair of boots. Yeehaw! Giddy up, y'all!
I'm looking forward to today, that's for sure.
Yeehaw, giddy up, y'all. What the? That's gotta be some of the most offhanded commentary I think I have ever heard in this game. Alright then. I was not expecting that commentary. Oh my god. Ooh, that is great.
Oh, well done.
That was
TPC
great.
San Antonio, Rich, is one of the stern tests on the PGA Tour, and you get an examination right out of the gates.
Second shot on this golf course, Luke, is one of the most difficult on this golf course. A deep bunker out to the right. The green runs away on the right-hand side. A tiny target for sure with the second shots.
Let's see if we can make it.
Opting for the 9-iron.
Nope.
A little off the mark on that approach shot.
Missing it short there. They will definitely be upset.
Well, this is some lovely momentum to take into the tournament, coming off a last start win, Rich.
Can't think of any better momentum. Obviously, the players firing on all cylinders. Sit back, watch, and enjoy it.
Well done.
Open it up.
Very nice par indeed. Very solid hole play.
He's currently tied for 10th. Let's head across to the second, which is a par 5, but a long one, stretching over 600 yards.
Straight away for the most part, but there's a lot of danger both right and left here. The fairway bunkers down the left-hand side shouldn't really cause an issue. However, the second shots, the layup zone, there is a deep bunker on the right-hand side that could be brought into play. The third shot is to a green perched well above the fairway, and it's actually a double green. This green is also part of the 7th green.
Yeah, the Valero Texas Open is such a hugely popular and famous event in this great state of Texas. I know as a proud Texan, Beamer, this was one you wanted to win at some stage in your life. You get the cowboy boots for winning here, but TPC San Antonio, it really sorts out the players, doesn't it?
It does that and possibly more, Luke. I have to say that coming to this tournament, since its inception here at TPC San Antonio, I was a little dumbfounded on exactly how to play it because there was danger everywhere. It's just one of these golf courses where it's relentless, where you just don't feel like you stand on any particular shot and feel like it's easy. Like you can breathe easily and go ahead and let it go. Maybe on 1 or 2 holes, but that's about it. There is danger seemingly everywhere, especially off the tee around this golf course. Most notably, the 9th hole, where one player hit his first shot to the right, and then it stayed right, and then stayed right, and then all added up to a 16. So there you go. I think that's the highest score ever recorded at a PGA Tour event as well, a 16. Where? At TPC San Antonio.
Trying to let the wind do some of this work.
Lovely effort that. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Setting up this putt 21 feet from the cup. Looking for another birdie here.
Ain't gonna happen.
Oh,
Let's
just
sink
missed.
a par.
Didn't quite have the right
Just
stuff
fine.
there. Job done. Let's head to the next. Why don't we catch up with Ricky Fowler?
Wind's blowing from left to right. Going to try and hold it against the wind.
Got great connection here. Yeah, this is looking good.
And let's see what that shot did to the leaderboard. Will Zalatoris currently leading the event as we head to the next hole.
Zalatoris. That's how you say Zalatoris. Okay.
The fourth
Actually
is one of the
say it
stronger
right.
par fours at TPC San Antonio, stretching 485 yards.
This is a very narrow driving area, especially where that fairway bunker comes into play down the left-hand side. Second shot is to a green that runs from right to left with a deep bunker down the left-hand side. Anything missed out to the right is no bargain either, as there's a runoff area out to the right-hand side. This is a difficult par 4.
Come on, wind. Keep it in the fairway. Oof. First cut of rough.
That's not the one he wanted. Let's catch up with another John Rahm highlight, shall we?
Fantastic touch on this one.
Oh, that's a cracking good shot, as they say over there in UK. The great Severano Ballesteros inspired an entire generation of European golfers, particularly his own Spanish golfers, and I feel that we might even have the best Spanish golfer of all time in John Rahm, Rich.
I absolutely agree with that. I believe in the game right now, Luke, that if there's one player that all others are fearful of when they get on top of the leaderboard, I think John Rahm's name would be number one, because he seemingly has zero weaknesses. I can't find a single one. I look at his game and it is so complete, you just get envious of it, don't you? Because it is so good everywhere. Off the tee, iron play, the short game, the mentality, the vision, the imagination. He's got every single tool that you could possibly want in this game. He is by far, I believe, the most complete player in our game today.
Yeah, it certainly feels like we're in the John Rahm era right now.
Keep slamming pars
And that
and
impressive
birdies.
young man, Will Zalatoris, currently leads this one.
What about Zalatoris? Just need to keep getting pars and birdies.
Oh, well struck. This drive's heading for the fairway in my eyes. Second shot here on the fifth.
Man, these greens are just atrocious. Alright, let's try it. The wind isn't helping any.
Nicely done.
All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Just got to trickle this one in the front door. It's downhill.
That was a gallant attempt. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole.
He's got this for his part.
That gets the job done.
Unreal display this week with that wand.
Time to see what this par 4 has in store.
Players must find the fairway, avoiding that bunker down the right-hand side, but from there, second shot is up the hill to a green that runs away from the players ever so slightly, but still going in with a short iron into this par 4. A birdie is definitely makeable.
This course, I can already tell
Time
you,
to
is
take a
going
look
to
at some of
be
the
an
action from elsewhere on the
absolute
course.
pain in
Justin
the butt
Thomas with an
to
amazing
deal
shot.
with.
Let's catch up with the current
And
proceedings.
so far, it looks like everybody's struggling with it because I've been hitting pars.
Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
And
The wind is at their back on this one.
somehow still managing, fourth place, which is absurdly strange, to be fairly honest.
Oh, I didn't see this as possible. What a shot.
Ooh, oh, that's way too far out.
Yeah, that was a safe play.
Slim chance here for birdie, but you never know.
A chance to move to a couple under the card with this putt.
Yeah. You know what? being that far out, I usually would chip, but I think we better. Yeah. Oh, it's not gonna let me switch for clubs. Okay. There. We'll see if we can at least chip it close. Too much.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
This is downhill. Can't be too bold.
It's tracking.
All right,
Well,
take that
that's a
par.
momentum maintainer. Well done.
Is it pars and birdies? We can maintain that.
So no change on the
Well, they do
leaderboard
just
for Blair
fine.
after that hole.
Because right now, looks like everybody on the course is
Par
struggling.
3 7th, Rich has this big cavernous bunker that sits right in the front center of the green.
And it's a triple
Way
tier
over
green
here.
as well, Luke. It shares it with the third hole. Anything missed out to the right will be fine, although you'll be in a low area that will be difficult to get it super close. But yes, you must avoid the bunker on the left-hand side. It is cavernous, as you say.
Ooh, that's a little spicy. Ooh,
It's fair to say that that approach didn't hit the mark.
Oh, as we can see there, the wind definitely affecting that shot.
Here's Ricky Fowler from earlier. And back to the course with the live action. Close to the surface here, the green side rough.
this wind is loud.
Well, I hope he makes this one. It's for par.
Come on, ball, go in. Nope.
Ouch, that hurts.
All right, we're going for bogeys.
The putt drops, and we're moving on.
And
And
surprisingly,
that'll drop him down to
if we'd
even
been
par
part of the
now.
whole entire time, we're
Aggressive play
still in
here,
the top
Going
15.
with driver off the tee.
So, I mean, in all honesty, it's not bad. It just goes to show with this course, even for the AI characters that you're playing against in this
well
game,
played.
will even struggle with this.
Few players have had the kind of impact on the game that Ricky Fowler has, and certainly being a fan favourite, Rich. It's funny when you
Get
see
much
grown
on
men
this one.
dressed head to toe in orange supporting this wonderful person. But I know he wants more out of his career bio than what he's got right now.
And he will definitely get it as well, Luke. He's too good of a talent, and he has too much ability to not be a great player and be on the top of the leaderboard definitely a few times during the season. He is definitely, if there is a Pied Piper in golf outside of Tiger Woods, I would put my thumb on Ricky Fowler, just because so many people go out there dressed in the orange gear that he has, and whatever he does, they just love it. He's engaging, he's affable, he looks like he is enjoying himself on the golf course, which I truly believe he is. He really is one of these players that's so dynamic and so fun to be around. You can't help but root for him week in and week out.
The closing
we don't
hole
lose
on this
position.
front nine at TPC San Antonio is a strong par 4. And this effort by Justin Thomas.
So we get the wind
This is his third.
to carry our ball.
Okay, time to return to the
I
action.
think we'll be okay. Or at least I hope.
Even for the day. Just outside the top 10 on the leaderboard.
And this one, I guarantee if I miss it either way, it's gonna go way the heck off. Try to. There we go.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Oh, that one's absolutely stiff. Oh, that's well played. And a chance for birdie here at the 9.
I was really hoping that one
What's
was
in
gonna
front
go
of them,
in.
Henny, with this putt?
Setting up this putt 11 feet from the cup.
There we
This
go.
is their look at birdie.
I'll take that birdie.
Wonderful shot. Oh, he'll take that and a spot in the top 10 to boot.
All right.
As players make the turn, they find themselves on the tee at the 10th.
Generous driving area on this downhill par 4 that doglegs slightly from left to right. Second shot will be back up the hill to a green that's well protected by 3 bunkers. This is a good birdie opportunity if you find the fairway.
Oh, golf clap. That's a beauty.
From around 180 yards
fighting
out.
the wind
Currently
a
4
little
shots
bit.
off the pace.
Position that just up. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. I'll have to. I think I'll be alright with something like that.
Looks to be going with the 6 iron.
Yeah, that one will play.
Definitely
His
had to
putt
fight the wind.
for a spot in the top 5.
I'll say about there. Uh-oh.
Looking really
Uh-oh. There it is.
The putt drops, and that's back-to-back
Yeah.
birdies.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right
I
direction.
think I was going to
there,
make
Luke.
that putt.
Well, I think that warrants another look. Let's see that again.
Oh,
Okay,
hell, I made
let's see
that
this
putt.
again. Have this one on repeat.
That was wild. Alright.
Well, good move there. Anything north on the leaderboard's always pleasant.
Top 5.
Another birdie opportunity lies at the par 4 11th, but players must navigate the fairway bunkers.
Tee shots must be placed on the left-hand side to get the best view and angle for their second shots, as this green sits below the player and moves from left to right. Tee shots down the right might be closer, but it's going to leave a second shot over a deep bunker and making it that much more difficult to get close.
Whew. Had a little bit of a sneezing fit. I had to mute myself for a second. Ooh. Oh, see if we can't aim it right about there.
Looks to have chosen the 7 iron.
I don't think it's going to
That
work.
could play.
Well, it might. I'll take that. About where we
He's
All right,
found the
aimed it.
surface. Good chance here. And this effort by Justin Thomas just a short while ago.
Lining up for his 3rd now.
Man alive, everybody is struggling with this.
Very well done.
This putt will move them to 3 under par.
Oh. Man, it's slam. Let's just go this way with it just a little bit.
Well, that's a nice line.
Nope.
Oh, so close.
Oh, it's going to go off. Yep.
That's not your best effort. And here we are with their 4th. 4 strokes off the lead.
Come on, go.
Beauty of a chip shot there.
Oh, Dr. Chapinski strikes again.
Yeah.
Trailing by 5 shots after that hole.
We'll reach
Two
this par 4
bogeys,
12
but
though,
we are
really
still
challenging, especially around
In
the
the
green.
top 10.
This tee shot is underrated in difficulty-wise. This is not an easy tee shot as this fairway pitches from left to right. You want to skirt the bunker down the left-hand side as best possible to find the fairway. Second shot from there goes straight uphill and surrounded by 2 of the deepest bunkers on the golf course. As they say, Luke, everything is bigger in Texas, and these bunkers are proof of that.
Shoot. That'll work. That'll work.
The perfect wind swing. Nice and easy.
This putt is about 8 feet. Okay,
Oh,
steady now.
Lipped out.
And this putt coming up for his par.
Alright, that's fine.
And now we go to the 13th, where this happened just a moment ago.
I gotta say, from that spot, that's exactly what they were trying to do.
So after that effort, this is the current standings on the course. Our current
Still
leader
the
is
top
enjoying
10.
a 2-stroke lead.
5 strokes off from the leader.
We find ourselves on a par 3 here.
I don't know if we're going to be able to catch him. We're going to try. We are going to try if nothing else. Oh, that wind is horrendous at best.
Second shot here on the 13th.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Go ball.
I like that. Always good when you've got hands like that around the green.
Judging it beautifully.
Now 5 strokes behind.
Let's just try to reach the fairway. Oh, and the first cut of rough.
And there's highlights of plenty out there on the golf course. Let's take a look at this
Man.
incredible shot. Justin Thomas with a great shot here. Okay, let's get back to the action. This lie won't be too bad in the first cut.
These fairways are
Good shot there, Beamer.
atrocious.
And here we are with the third shot. 5 strokes behind our leader.
Honestly, these greens are not much better.
And choosing the 8-iron here.
Let's see if we can make this one work.
That was special. 9 feet to the cup.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
How did that not go
Just
in?
a tiny putt is all that remains. Currently 1 under for the tournament.
And after that good play,
Still
moving
top 10.
up the leaderboard.
Chasing them down.
As we start heading for home, Rich, we find ourselves on the tee at the 15th.
Could be the hardest hole on the golf course, Luke. Tee shot must avoid that bunker down the right-hand side. Second shot is to a green that's perched above the fairway and surrounded by 4 bunkers that are mean. This hole could make or break a player's day.
That's not a good get.
This one's looking good off the tee. That should find the short stuff. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Setting up here from about 185 yards.
Draw that back because of the wind. Aim it right because of the green. Alright, let's try.
Going with the hybrid.
Needs a little ground help to the left.
That wind.
Getting ready to
Holy
play their
cow.
third. 5 shots off the pace.
Get in there, ball.
Wow, that almost went in the hole.
And off the other side.
Playing their 4th shot. 5 shots off the lead.
Come on, ball. There you
Oh
go.
my God.
Out of the rough, into the hole. Thank you very much.
Moments like that deserve another look.
This shot was absolutely perfect. Looks just as nice on the second viewing.
I don't know how that one even went in. I was expecting a bogey on that round.
Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. As we find ourselves at the 16th, a par 3. Great entertainment here, Rich, especially with the centre bunker.
Love this hole. Probably my favorite one on the golf course, even with that bunker in the middle. The back portion of this green actually is an amphitheater, so anything missing a little bit long on both sides should wander back onto the green.
That's a good shot by him. He'll be delighted. Well, this will be a big putt to make. The birdie always nice, but particularly when it's a 2. Ooh, right by the hole. Good chance this one. Right on 6 feet. And there it is. Here's
Pars
a
or
look at
pars.
Rambo from
I'll
a
take
moment
'em.
ago.
This is how you do it 7 days a week.
Wonderful effort. And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage.
I won't catch him unless
As we get down the
Last
stretch
two
here at
holes.
TPC San Antonio, there's a number of options that can be taken. This 17th's a fascinating hole.
Luke, if it's playing downwind, a driver is a must. If it's back into the wind, take out the iron for safety.
Nicely done. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
A little bit of breeze ruffling the old hair, and it's coming straight on.
Pretty good shot.
Has got this thing dialed in here, looking good.
Henny's down there. You got a read?
This one will run uphill. Oh, that was such a good stroke.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? He's in a share of 9th place.
Still in the top 10.
Well, while the closing hole at TPC San Antonio can be reached in 2, Rich, it's all set up by the tee shot.
Tee shot must find the fairway. If not, you have water hazards left and bunkers right that will gobble up that second shot if you're slightly out of position.
Oh, stay on the fairway, please.
Yeah, that's just not going to work for him.
Dang it. Alright, we're going to have to go this way. Oh, that's
Oh, got unlucky there. That's going to find the water, sadly.
yep. I'll take it drop. That's gonna hurt.
Sitting at 1 under the card. Currently tied for 9th.
Jeez.
This is their 5th shot.
I have to make
5
this
strokes
one.
behind our leader.
Oh, that's a tasty looking chip.
Can't win them all.
Top shot.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
And with that putt, concludes this players round. Well, Rich, after coming so close to going back to back, you just wonder the way they finished. Maybe the occasion just got a little bit too much for them.
Luke, unfortunately, not getting the back-to-back wins. Came ever so close, but unfortunately coming up just a little bit shy. Still awfully impressed with this week's work.
On behalf of Rich Beam and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for joining us. See you next time.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, well, thank you for joining me on some PGA Tour 2K23. We won one championship and was just shy of winning another one, and unfortunately we couldn't make it happen. You know what, that's okay. I mean, it happens. It is what it is. Well, that being said, that's going to be it for me for the time being. Remember, folks, as always, thank you for watching, and please like the videos, share them with your friends, follow, subscribe, and a little bell icon. Make sure that's on so you get notifications when I post content. Got to looking through my YouTube on the last video of ATS I just posted, and noticed that my notification bell wasn't turned on for a lot of the channels I'm subscribed to, so I had to go through and fix about 15 of them. Make sure you keep an eye on that, not only for my channel, but for the other creators and content creators that you follow. Make sure your notifications are turned on, because there has been some weird things going on. Anyway, that's going to be it for me. Y'all have a great time.